ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. What an honor it is, Mr. Baruch, for us to stand here with you and celebrate with you and your beautiful family as you mark 100 years, surrounded not just by the family that God has given you, but by the past presidents of our synagogue, the family that you've helped to build here at Congregation Shaarey Zedek. To have a conversation, of course, with Leonard is to learn, to be uplifted, to be reminded of all that is important in the world. And the last few times that Leonard and I have really spoken, among the words on his lips have been, God has been good to me. Leonard, God has been good to you. 75 years ago, or 3/4 of a century ago, when God brought you into our lives, we knew that God was good to us, too. To go into the Baruch home, into Ann and Leonard's home, is to see beautiful art on all the walls, memories of friendships and travels that you and Ann have enjoyed these many years. God has been good to you. To go into the Baruch home, and you walk in, and just to the right is their beautiful den. And on the walls are all these awards, statements of gratitude that have been given to Ann and Leonard for their commitment to Shaarey Zedek, to the state of Israel, to the Jewish people. You have led us, you have inspired us, you have taught us, you have given us so much from your days as a religious school teacher and youth group advisor, the lives of these children that you've built, the Jewish joy that you've given them, the knowledge, the skills, the wisdom that they then continue in their own children and their grandchildren after them. And then, of course, to lead us with multiple tours of duty as executive director of Shaarey Zedek, as well as Clover Hill Park Cemetery. You have been an incredible leader of the Jewish people. God has been good to you. And I'll note that 87 years ago, at your bar mitzvah, your father of blessed memory was not able to celebrate with you. And for all that you have done and all that you have accomplished and the countless ways in which you've led us, I know he's looking down and shepping incredible nachas, Mr. Baruch, at what you've done. But then when you walk past the hallway and you walk past the den in the Baruch home, then you really come to what's most important to Ann and Leonard. And on all their walls are the pictures of these beautiful children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. The legacy of Ann and Leonard Baruch. Jews growing up committed to Judaism, committed to the Jewish people. Joy and blessing and love and ritual and worship and practice because of all that you, Leonard, and Ann have done for your kids. And I know that right now you can't entirely see all of us, but your vision is unparalleled. And standing before you and standing around you is the family that you built. Those related to you biologically, those who have married in, and all of us, your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandkids, who are here and able to celebrate God and Torah and the Jewish people because of all that you've done for us. So as we mark 100 years, the same age as gummy bears, as we mark 100 years, the same age as women's professional soccer in America, and as we mark 100 years, the same age as the Lincoln Memorial, we give thanks for all that you, Leonard, have done for us and for our people, for all that you and Ann together have built. We give thanks, tremendous, tremendous thanks, because indeed God has been good to us, because Ann and Leonard Baruch are part of our lives, and God has been good to you too. And so it is our honor to be able to offer you this blessing with hope that you should know health and joy, blessing and peace, and perhaps most of all, nachas, from a life well lived in devotion to God, Torah, and the Jewish people.
מי שבירך אבותינו אברהם יצחק ויעקב אמותינו שרה רבקה רחל ולאה הוא יברך את אליעזר פייבו במשה שעלה היום לכבוד המקום לכבוד התורה ולכבוד השבת ולחדות על כל חסדים אשר גמל לו אלוהים מיום חילבדו עד היום הזה הקדוש ברוך הוא ישמור אותו וכל משפחתו וישלח ברכה והצלחה בכל מעשה ידיו עם כל ישראל אחיו ונאמר Amen. May God, who has blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless you, Leonard, who has come for an aliyah with reverence for God and respect for the Torah and Shabbat, grateful to God for the gift of life which you have enjoyed until this day. May the Kadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be He, continue to bless you with length of years, with good health, with the pleasures of Torah study, and the profound satisfaction that comes from a life of ma'asim tovim, of good deeds. In celebrating this and other birthdays, may your example remind us that people may count the days of their life, but a person of wisdom makes every day count. May you continue to know how good you have been to us, how good God has been to you. And with all of us, your family, we say together, Amen, and Mazel Tov.
And Yom Huledet
Yom
Sameach.
Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach.
Mazel Tov until 120.